Long ago, in a time before Instagram, there was a girl who had an account. She was your typical fashionista. Every day she would wake up, get dressed in the cutest outfit she could find, pose for photos and post them on her page. One day, while choosing an outfit, she came across a plain white t-shirt that said "Work hard, dream big." Intrigued by the shirt, she decided to wear it for her daily post. But after posting, she felt kind of bad because no one liked the shirt. In fact, no one even commented on it. This made her sad because every day people always commented on her posts. No likes, no comments, just crickets. The next day, she woke up and decided to switch things up. Instead of buying something new to post, she chose an old black t-shirt that said, "I love LA." She walked around the city taking pictures and posted them all over her page. But again, no comments, only likes. This went on for days. Every day she tried something different, but nothing seemed to work. It didn't matter what she wore or where she went, no one cared. For the first time in her life, no one wanted what she was selling. She began to feel worthless, like no one even noticed her or cared about her. Dejected, she threw herself onto her couch and pulled out her phone to scroll through other people's posts. But then she stopped. She realized that everyone else was going through the same thing. Their pages were filled with stale content and uninterested followers. No matter how hard they tried, their pages were stuck. Determined to break the cycle, she took a deep breath and decided to do something totally different. She got up from the couch, walked over to her closet, and started digging through the back of it. And finally she found it, a dusty old sewing kit. She sat down on the floor and pulled out the fabric, some thread and a needle. It was time to make something new. After hours of patiently sewing, she finally finished the project. She held it up and smiled. It was the most beautiful thing she had ever sewn. But what was it? Well, you'll have to wait and see. Later that evening, she got dressed in her most comfortable clothes, grabbed her new creation, and headed out the door. She took the train to the farmer's market and set up a small booth under a tree. All around her were local farmers selling their produce, handmade crafts, and delicious baked goods. There were so many people at the market that day, and she was excited to show off her work. For hours she waited patiently, but no one stopped by her booth. Just when she was about to lose hope, a woman walked up to her table and asked, "Can I help you?" Startled, she quickly replied, "Oh, are you lost?" The woman laughed and said, "No, I'm looking for someone who can fix this bag." She held up a torn canvas bag and the girl saw an opportunity. "Well, that sounds like something I can do," she said. The woman handed over the bag and sat down in a nearby chair. As the girl fixed the bag, she thought to herself, finally, some action. But just then a man walked by and said, "Hey, isn't that a ripoff? That bag is practically brand new. Why would you pay someone to fix it when you can just throw it away and buy a new one?" The woman looked back at him and said, "Because sometimes it's not about the cost of repairing something, but the value of knowing how to fix things ourselves." Then she turned back to the girl and said, "Thank you. That sounds like a fair price." She paid the girl and walked away. The girl thought to herself, "Wow, she actually paid me to fix that bag. Maybe this whole page thing isn't such a bad idea after all." But then she heard a commotion coming from a group of people gathered around a booth. Curious, she walked over to see what was going on. It was the baker from earlier, and he was yelling at a customer, "I will not sell you this bread for free. You have to earn it by helping me carry these boxes inside." The customer argued, "But you're the one who said we could pick as much bread as we wanted. Isn't that free?" To which the baker replied, "Yes, but if you want more than what I give you, then you have to earn it." Frustrated, the customer stormed off and the baker sighed. Sometimes people just don't understand the value of hard work and dedication. The girl thought to herself, "I think I can help him with that." She walked up to the baker and introduced herself. "Would it be all right if I helped you carry these boxes inside? I promise I won't slow you down." The baker agreed, and together they carried the boxes into his shop. As soon as they arrived, the girl apologized for not being able to help right away. "It's fine," the baker said with a smile. "We're going to need all the help we can get. Would you like to learn how to make bread?" Overjoyed, she immediately said yes. For weeks, the girl woke up early every morning and headed straight to the bakery. She kneaded dough-shaped loaves and helped the baker deliver fresh bread to customers all over town. She learned that making bread wasn't just about following a recipe. It was also about paying attention to every detail and never giving up, even when things got tough. One day, while delivering bread, she saw the same woman from before. "Hey, how are you doing?" she called out. "I've been meaning to ask, how did you get so good at baking bread?" She explained how she had been working at the bakery for weeks, learning the trade. "That sounds wonderful," the woman said. "But don't you ever get tired of doing the same thing every day? Don't you wish you could just sit back and let someone else do the work for you?" The girl thought for a moment. "Well, yes, sometimes it would be nice to take a break and not worry about anything. But then I wouldn't be able to enjoy my free time as much. Knowing that I earned my rest makes me appreciate it more, plus seeing the smiles on people's faces when they eat my bread makes me happy." The woman nodded. "That makes sense. I guess I'll stick around and watch you finish your delivery." And so they talked for hours about everything and anything until the sun went down. As the days passed, the girl continued to work hard at the bakery. She saved money, bought a new sewing machine, and started taking on more projects. One day she saw the man from before and couldn't help but smile. "Hey, remember me? I'm the girl who fixed your bag." "Oh yeah, sure," he said, not really remembering. "Well, I just wanted to let you know that I started my own repair shop. I fix bags, shoes, and clothes. If you ever need anything fixed, just bring it to me and I'll take care of it for you." He thanked her and walked away. A few months later, the girl was sitting in her room thinking about how far she had come since starting her page. She had learned so much about sewing, repairing, and baking. She'd also met some great people who valued hard work and dedication. But most importantly, she had found a passion for sharing her skills with others and making them smile. She knew that success wasn't about getting the most followers or likes, but about making a positive impact on those around her. With that in mind, she got up from her desk and started planning her next project. She was excited to see where her journey would take her next. The girl lived happily ever after, surrounded by the love and appreciation of those she had helped along the way. Her story teaches us that true success comes not from shortcuts or instant gratification, but from hard work, dedication, and helping others. By embracing challenges and never giving up, we can achieve our dreams and make a positive impact on the world. The end.